Wayside School. Wayside School is a series of children's books written by Louis Satcher. The popularity of the books led to many adaptations, including a 2005 TV movie that spun off into an animated series simply named Wayside. However, 20 years before the animated series, a live-action adaptation aired on ABC, which has since become lost media. Various references confirm the existence of the special, the most notable being a tweet by J. Smith Cameron. In the tweet, she shares 3 images from the special, showing a businessman stuck in Miss Butterworth's class. Later, a YouTube upload from 2014 was discovered, containing a 4-minute clip from the special. This clip is all we have of this special. Bonkers. Bonkers was a short-lived animated series that aired as a part of the Disney afternoon lineup. The show originally aired from 1993 to 1994, with reruns on Toon Disney continuing into the 2000s. Following the original broadcast, 2 episodes of the series were banned: New Partners on the Block and Fall Apart Bomb Squad. Both episodes featured bomb-related terrorist villains, including one where a villain is presumed dead after an explosion destroys a building. After the 1995 Oklahoma City bombings, the episodes were pulled from reruns. While New Partners on the Block was found in 2010, Fall Apart Bomb Squad remained missing for several more years. It wasn't until the entire series was released on Disney Plus that both episodes became available again. Curiosity Shop. Curiosity Shop is an American children's educational television program produced by ABC. It featured 3 children who made weekly visits to a shop filled with puppets and gadgets, where they learned about science, nature, and history. The show aired from 1971 to 1972, with each episode running for about an hour. Today, only scattered clips of the show survived, along with its intro. A fan page for the series exists on Facebook, where users upload surviving footage, but most of the series remain unaccounted for. Cartoon Critters. Between 1996 and 1999, a British puppet show aired on the BBC as part of its CBBC block. The show, Cartoon Critters, featured 2 anthropomorphic dog hosts named Dog's Body and Fleur Pompidou. Each episode aimed to teach viewers about animal behavior in the real world, using a mix of real-life documentary footage and classic cartoons such as Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes. Despite airing for several years, many episodes have been lost. To date, only 7 episodes have been uploaded, 2 from Series 2 and 5 from Series 4. The only footage from Series 1 consists of brief clips from a CBBC promo, and no known footage exists from Series 3. Additionally, all cartoon segments in the available episodes have been edited out due to copyright restrictions. Corey's Learning Corner. Another educational children's show that is mostly lost is Corey's Learning Corner, a series of 1-minute segments that aired on select stations throughout American Public Television and PBS. These episodes primarily aired between main programs throughout the late 1990s and early 2000s. The show featured Corey the Clown, portrayed by Corey Ribbeck, discussing topics such as science, travel, animals, cooking, and safety. Some episodes even featured celebrity guests, such as Betty White and Aaron Nival. Of the 26 episodes documented on the official website, only 4 have been recovered. Drake and Josh. Drake and Josh is an American teen sitcom created by the infamous Dan Schneider. When the series was released on streaming and VOD platforms, such as Paramount Plus and iTunes, various episodes from Season 1 and 2 were either excluded or edited because of rights issues. Season 1 was recorded in 4:3 full screen, whereas Seasons 2 to 4 were filmed in 16:9 widescreen. However, episodes aired on Nickelodeon and released digitally or on home video were presented in 4:3. Later reruns on Nickelodeon featured some episodes in 16:9. While most of the series is available online via streaming, some episodes' widescreen version still remain missing. Hot Dog TV. If you ever watched the show Stuffed and Unstrung, you might recognize these hot dog puppets. In 2010, they starred in their own series called Hot Dog TV, a collection of 1-minute interstitials that aired on Cartoon Network. Approximately 12 episodes were produced. Since the original broadcast, the show has neither been rerun nor released in any format. Only a few clips survive, with one partial episode available on YouTube. The Wacky World of Tex Avery. The Wacky World of Tex Avery is an American animated series created as a homage to Tex Avery, known for his work on Warner Bros., MGM, and Walter Lantz Productions. The series first aired on the French channel M6 in September 1997 and debuted in US syndication later that same month. Critics have described the show as an insult to Avery, arguing that it lacked his signature grace and expertise. A total of 65 episodes were produced, and while most of these episodes are available online through streaming platforms, the final 13 episodes are not. According to Platypus Comics, episodes 53 to 65 aired after the syndication run had concluded. Although these episodes are available in German, no English versions have been found. Another piece of lost media is a segment titled Fly Like a Beagle. This segment is noteworthy because the reason for it becoming lost media was the result of the segment being pulled. While it wasn't known why the segment was banned, it was later confirmed by the show's producer, Robbie London, that it was because of 9/11. And after the segment was found in 2024, it's pretty clear why. Hammerman. Hammerman is a short-lived animated series produced by Deke Entertainment. Starring rapper MC Hammer, the show aired on ABC in the fall of 1991. Hosted by the real MC Hammer, the series followed Stanley Burrell, a youth center worker who owned a pair of magical dancing shoes that transforms him into the superhero Hammerman. A total of 13 episodes were produced. However, only the first 3 episodes were released on VHS in North America. 2 episodes were found via old ABC TV recordings, and 5 episodes were found on an obscure Polish VHS release. However, this VHS features a Polish voiceover throughout each episode. As for the last 3 missing episodes, Cupid Stings, Real Friends, the musical, and Stanley's Big Break, no footage or screenshots are available at all. Big and Small. Big and Small is a children's television series for preschoolers that follows the lives of 2 best friends, Big and Small. The show aired a total of 78 episodes across 3 series. The series has 2 English dubs, a UK dub that featured comedian Lenny Henry as both Big and Small, and a Canadian dub featuring Tal Doldersum as Big and Jason Hobley as Small. Various episodes are missing between both dubs. Almost all of the UK dub is found, with only some scenes missing here and there. However, the Canadian dub is missing almost the entire 3rd series. Beyond the television series, a live stage performance titled Big and Small Happy Together ran for 3 shows at the Richmond Hill Centre for the Performing Arts in Ontario, Canada in October 2011. However, the only evidence of these performances consists of a minute-long clip and 2 audience-taken photos. Popeye. Popeye the Sailor is an American animated series of short films based on the comic strip character of the same name. It was one of the most popular cartoons of the 1930s. However, due to the cultural and political attitudes of the time, some of the shorts include content that would be deemed unacceptable by today's standards. One such short, Pop Pie a la Mode, was released in January 1945 and has been criticized for its racist depictions of African Americans. In the episode, Popeye is shipwrecked on a tropical island inhabited by cannibals. The short has not been broadcast on television for decades, and is excluded from the streaming release of the collection. However, it is included in the Blu-ray/DVD release Popeye the Sailor: The 1940s Volume 1 by Warner Archive. The King Kong Show. The King Kong Show was a 1966 animated cartoon loosely based on the 1933 film King Kong. The series aired on ABC from 1966 to 1969 and was a collaboration between Videocraft, later known as Rake and Bass, and Toei Animation. Each 30-minute episode consists of 3 segments: a King Kong cartoon, a Tom of Thumb cartoon, and a second King Kong cartoon. 10 full episodes have been released on 2 DVDs under the title King Kong the Animated Series. It's important to note that this is not the same as Kong the Animated Series. Each DVD contains 4 complete episodes, including the Tom of Thumb segments. Aside from 5 episodes found online, the remaining 15 episodes of the series have yet to receive an official release. Since VCRs were not widely available during the original broadcasts, it is unlikely that home recordings exist. Sam and Friends. Before Fraggle Rock, The Muppet Show, and even Sesame Street, there was Sam and Friends, the first TV show created by Jim Henson. Filmed in Washington, D.C., the show aired twice daily on WRC-TV and the NBC affiliate in the area. It ran from 1955 to 1961 and featured Sam and his cast of wacky friends, including a beatnik hipster named Harry, a gluttonous purple monster named York, and this weird lizard-like creature named Kermit. Despite broadcasting more than 1,000 episodes over the span of 6 years, only 42 episodes are currently known to have been archived. And while rumors suggest that some episodes are stored in archives in Long Island, no evidence has surfaced to substantiate these claims. Power Rangers Animated Series. Around 2007, rumors about an animated Disney XD pilot based on the live-action series Power Rangers began circulating. On the Ranger Board forums, Ron Wasserman, who composed music for the first 6 seasons of the live-action series, mentioned that a friend of his was working on a 2-minute promo, which he described as looking amazing. A Power Rangers news site on Facebook also referenced the pilots, though the post appears to have been removed. The final piece of information about the pilots comes from Brandon Ragnar on DeviantArt, who claimed to have been hired by Disney to redesign the Rangers for a potential animated series. An image posted by Brandon Ragnar is the only tangible evidence of the project, as Disney never officially confirmed the pilot's existence. The New Adventures of Pinocchio. The New Adventures of Pinocchio is a 1961 syndicated, stop-motion animated television series produced by Rankin Bass. A total of 135-minute segments were produced between 1960 and 1961. These segments were combined into 25-minute episodes, each consisting of 5 chapters. Despite sharing the name, the characters were intentionally designed to differ from Disney's 1940 version of Pinocchio. While some episodes of the series are available on YouTube, along with short compilations of select episodes being offered in DVD formats, the majority of the episodes remain missing. Alma's Way. Set in the Bronx, New York, Alma's Way is an animated children's show created and executive produced by former Sesame Street actress Sonia Manzano. It follows Alma Rivera, a 6-year-old Puerto Rican girl, as she navigates her Latino neighborhood using critical thinking and observation to solve everyday problems. One episode, titled Snow Day in the Bronx / Say I Guess to the Dress, has never officially aired in the United States, despite appearing on select schedules and airing internationally. Fans speculate that this might be due to a scene where a boy named Lucas is shown wearing a dress. Some suggest the conservative nature of certain PBS stations may have influenced the decision not to air the episode. On October 18, 2024, the episode was briefly made available on the PBS Kids video app, but was removed later that same day. Camp Nick. You may have heard of Scaredy Camp, an American television series that aired on Nick Gas in 2002. This reality/game show featured teams competing to solve the mystery of a missing camper at a haunted summer camp. But did you know that 8 years prior, a precursor pilot episode titled Camp Nick was filmed at Nickelodeon Studios? The pilot is now considered lost media, with only 5 seconds of footage, without the original audio, being shown in a Nickelodeon 10-year anniversary compilation. Based on this limited footage, Camp Nick featured 2 teams, Red and Blue, competing in physical challenges at a summer camp. While Camp Nick officially premiered in 2019, it's unknown if any elements from the 1994 pilot were incorporated into the series. The Fuzzpaws. The Fuzzpaws are a group of 7 puppets that co-hosted the Treehouse programming block on YTV in the 1990s. After the block was cancelled in 1998, the Fuzzpaws received their own TV series and even a toy line. The series was cancelled in 1999 after airing for 2 seasons. While 26 episodes of the Fuzzpaws are known to exist, only 1 episode is currently available on YouTube. Darkwing Duck. Between 1991 and 1992, the animated series Darkwing Duck aired on the Disney Afternoon and Saturday mornings on ABC. Hot Spells is the 86th episode of Darkwing Duck. While it aired on Halloween Day in 1992 on ABC, it was quickly pulled from circulation due to its satanic themes. This is the only episode omitted from the show's digital release in the United States, though it remains available for purchase in Germany. Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig is one of the longest-running British animated preschool programs of all time. It airs in 180 territories and 40 languages, with over $1 billion worth of merchandise sold worldwide. Before achieving worldwide popularity, Peppa Pig was first broadcast in the United States in 2005, with an American dub on Cartoon Network's preschool block, Tickle You. However, since Tickle You lasted only a year and a half, the American dub was lost along with the block. All US releases and airings of the show after 2007 used the original British dub, as the American version received poor ratings. While images and partial footage of some episodes exist, only 10 of the 52 American dub episodes have been found. Surprisingly, a handful of Peppa Pig episodes have been banned, usually for mundane reasons. Some notable episodes were Mr. Skinnylegs and Spiderweb, which were banned in Australia for teaching kids that spiders were harmless. The episode Granny Pig's Chickens is banned in the US because Grandpa Pig says the word stupid. The entirety of Peppa Pig is banned in China due to its characters being associated with lewd memes and online gangster culture. F-Zero, GP Legend. Airing between October 2003 and September 2004, F-Zero GP Legend is a Japanese anime based on Nintendo's F-Zero video game franchise. The show was eventually dubbed into English by 4Kids Entertainment and premiered on the Fox Box block. Of the 51 episodes that aired in Japan, only 26 were produced for the English dub, ending with Japanese episode 35 and omitting several episodes, including one involving cross-dressing. The dub scriptwriter, Michael Hagme, and an old 4Kids AMA on Reddit both confirmed that the dub was never fully completed. Of the 26 English dubbed episodes, only the first 15 were aired before the show was cancelled. The remaining 11 episodes have never surfaced. Project Gilroy. In the mid-2000s, Project Gilroy was pitched to Cartoon Network. A pilot was produced throughout 2006 and screened at Cartoon Network Studios in August 2007. Unfortunately, the pilot was not greenlit, and the full series never entered production. The project was first teased to the public through blog posts by the creators in 2006 and 2007. Despite the release of several promotional materials, not much is known about the premise or plots of Project Gilroy. And since the pilot was only shown once at Cartoon Network Studios, it remains inaccessible and lost to the general public, with only images and promotional posters serving as evidence of its existence. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends. Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends is an American animated series produced by Marvel Productions that aired from 1981 to 1983. Starring Spider-Man, Iceman, and an original character, Firestar, the trio battle various villains from the Marvel Universe. While the series is available for streaming, 2 episodes have sparked controversy. The 3rd episode, Sunfire, includes a warning on Disney Plus due to a racially insensitive portrayal of Sunfire, who speaks English with a Japanese accent. Another episode, The Quest of the Red Skull, has been excluded entirely because of its depictions of Adolf Hitler, the Nazi swastika, and this repeated phrase.
Heil Hitler! Nein, Dummkopf!
The Smokey Bear Show. The Smokey Bear Show is an American-Japanese animated television series that aired on ABC's Saturday morning schedule. Produced by Rankin Bass, the show features Smokey Bear, the mascot of the United States Forest Service, best known for his 1947 slogan,
Remember, only you can prevent forest fires.
The show aired for 1 season, consisting of 17 episodes, beginning in September 1969. After the show's run, copies of all 17 episodes were deposited at the Library of Congress. However, only 4 episodes from other sources have been made publicly available. U2U. U2U was an interactive TV series that aired on Nickelodeon between 1994 and 1996. The show featured viewer-generated content in a magazine-style format, with various segments and multiple user submissions per episode. These segments range from video letters from pen pals to Q&A sessions with celebrities. Around 20 episodes were produced in total, but only a few scattered episodes remain available on YouTube, with most of the series considered lost. One episode of U2U stands out due to a Reddit post by user Mr. Falcon. In their post, they describe a short horror film created by a group of students, which featured them sitting around a campfire telling stories. While the existence of the horror short has been confirmed, no footage of it is currently known to exist. International Animation Festival. The International Animation Festival was a PBS anthology series that aired in April 1975, showcasing short animation pieces deemed worthy of recognition. Hosted by Gene Marsh, the show is very fondly remembered by those who watched it in the 70s. However, only 1 episode is known to survive in full, while the others are rumored to be archived at KQED San Francisco. A special titled The Grover Monster Gene Marsh Cartoon Special aired on PBS stations, featuring Grover from Sesame Street. The special highlighted a collection of the best animation from Sesame Street and the Electric Company. Rumor has it that one of the highlighted segments was the once lost Cracks, but this is unconfirmed. What is known is that the Grover Monster special remains completely lost, with the only evidence of its existence being promotional photos. Arwen. Disney's The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was immensely popular. So popular, in fact, that executives sought to capitalize on its success with a spin-off. Due to Disney's standard limit policy, producing another season of the original show was not an option. In March 2007, a pilot for a spin-off was filmed under the title Arwen. The pilot episode, titled Housebroken, was about Arwen leaving the Tipton Hotel to move into a smart house with his sister to help raise her kids. Selena Gomez played one of her kids, Alexa, before starring in Wizards of Waverly Place. The pilot received unfavorable feedback from test audiences. Rumors suggest that the episode may have aired at least once on Disney Channel late at night in December 2007 or January 2008, but this remains unconfirmed. While a few clips of the pilot have surfaced, the full episode has yet to be found. Breakfast with Bear. Bear in the Big Blue House was a popular American children's television series that aired on Disney Channel's Playhouse Disney preschool block. The show debuted in October 1997, but went on hiatus for 3 years following the death of Luna's voice actress. During this hiatus, a spin-off series titled Breakfast with Bear was produced. Airing on the same network, the spin-off featured Bear visiting children's homes to help them with their morning routines, including hygiene, breakfast, and daily traditions. A total of 20 episodes of Breakfast with Bear were produced. Currently, only 6 episodes are available on the Internet Archive. iCarly. The 14th episode of Season 4, titled I Lost My Mind, aired in August 2011. In this episode, Sam, one of Carly's friends, has been missing for 3 days. The group discovers that Sam checked herself into Troubled Waters Mental Hospital because she believed she was insane for liking Freddy. The mental hospital features several signs on its walls, including, "Please don't feed the patients," "Urine is for restrooms," and "Only bite food." These signs were blurred out when the episode aired in the UK. In 2021, the episode was pulled from reruns, removed from the streaming platform Paramount Plus, and became unavailable for purchase on digital platforms. While no official reason was given, many believe it was due to its insensitive depiction of mental illness. Currently, the only legal way to watch the episode is through the complete 4th season DVD. Bluey. While Bluey is generally uncontroversial, one episode in particular made headlines after being banned from airing on Disney Junior and Disney Plus. The Season 2 episode, Dad, Baby, features Bluey's father, Bandit, pretending to be pregnant as part of a playful challenge. Throughout the episode, Bandit humorously references stereotypical pregnancy experiences, including complaints about a sore back and feet, cravings for dim sum, and the need for vitamin E cream for stretch marks. The episode concludes with a simulated birth with help from their neighbor. Despite its humorous and lighthearted tone, some speculate that the episode was banned because its concept might border on sex education, which could be deemed inappropriate for young audiences. This theory is supported by Disney Plus censoring a line in another episode where Bandit is asked how babies get into their moms' bellies. While Dad Baby is not available on Disney Plus or Disney Junior, it can still be viewed on YouTube. Colonel Bleep. Best known as the first animated TV series produced in color, Colonel Bleep is an American science fiction series that aired from 1957 to 1960, with reruns continuing until 1971. The series follows Colonel Bleep, who hails from the planet Futura. Alongside his 2 companions, Squeak, a childlike puppet, and Scratch, a powerful caveman, the trio represents the 3 phases of time: future, present, and past, respectively. The show revolves around their adventures as they work, quote, to maintain right and justice throughout the vast galaxies of the universe. When the production studio Soundac closed, it was reported that all of the studio's materials, including master tapes, artwork, and equipment, was stored in a van that was later stolen. However, this claim has never been officially confirmed. Despite the alleged disappearance of the studio's materials, several episodes of the show have been restored and released over the years. Colonel Bleep has since entered the public domain due to a failure to renew its copyright in December 1985. Out of approximately 104 episodes, only 45 are known to have survived. Mr. Rogers. Before Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood debuted in 1968, Fred Rogers was involved in a similar educational program called Mr. Rogers. The show was produced in 1960 and aired on the Canadian channel CBC from 1961 to 1964. The show likely ended around the same time Rogers and his family moved back to the United States. After their return, new episodes aired in America until 1967. The series consisted of 337 episodes, although it is believed that the final episodes may have never aired. Screenshots of the show appear in the book Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood: A Visual History, as well as the Neighborhood Archive. Some clips have also surfaced, including 4 episodes available for viewing at the Paley Center for Media in New York. However, most of the series is entirely lost. OKKO. On October 8, 2018, an episode titled Crossover Nexus aired, featuring a crossover between 4 different Cartoon Network series. While the episode had an 11-minute runtime, its original production was intended to be 22 minutes long. 2 days after the episode's premiere, series creator Ian Jones-Quartey posted a thread of tweets detailing the episode's creation and revealing that it was initially conceived as a 22-minute special. He discussed the original plots and shared a few storyboards. However, Cartoon Network requested the episode to be reduced to 11 minutes, prompting the team to start from scratch. Although additional storyboards from the original version have since been released, no footage of the 22-minute cut has surfaced. SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob is considered one of the most beloved animated series of all time, and remains a cornerstone of modern pop culture. Nevertheless, the show has had its share of controversy, including 2 banned episodes. Midlife Crustacean, the second segment of the 55th episode, features Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, and Patrick spending a night out on the town. A panty raid scene was later deemed inappropriate for children, leading to the episode's ban in the United States. While it has occasionally appeared on streaming platforms, it is often removed shortly after being added. Quarantine Crab, the second segment of the 263rd episode, focuses on a pandemic storyline. Initially set to air in 2020, the episode was withheld due to the COVID-19 pandemic and was only released in April 2022. It was excluded from streaming on Paramount Plus and omitted from the show's Season 12 DVD set. Despite these bans, both episodes remain available for purchase on digital platforms. You Can't Do That on Television. You Can't Do That on Television is a Canadian sketch comedy series that aired locally in 1979, before debuting in the United States in 1981. The show featured adolescents and teenage actors performing sketch comedy, and introduced the use of green slime, which later became an iconic symbol for Nickelodeon. A total of 144 episodes and 2 specials were produced across 10 seasons. One episode, titled Adoption, was so controversial that it was banned after airing twice. A, quote, "Do Not Air" sticker was even placed on the master tape. This episode remains the only one banned in the United States. While most episodes have been found, the majority of the original hour-long episodes from Season 2 remain missing. These longer episodes originally aired on the channel CJOH in Ottawa. During this time, Nickelodeon began targeting a younger demographic, but many of the 1981 episodes addressed teenage topics, such as smoking, drugs, sexual equality, and peer pressure. It is rumored that many of the master tapes were destroyed. The Backyardigans. While The Backyardigans ran for 80 episodes across 4 seasons, it took multiple attempts to bring the concept to life. The first pilot, titled Me and My Friends, was a live-action episode filmed at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida, between September to November 1998. However, Nickelodeon declined the project. The concept was reworked into an animated pilot in 2002, featuring the same characters. This new pilot was produced at Nick Digital Studios in New York, but was never publicly released. The only surviving evidence of Me and My Friends includes a 3-second clip without the audio, along with concept art and production photos. Though there have been efforts to obtain this lost pilot, the search has been complicated, to say the least. Regarding the animated pilot of the Backyardigans, clips appeared in animation reels and old promos, with a few screenshots made public. The pilot story was later remade in the first season and incorporated into the episode titled The Heart of the Jungle. The Wiggles. The Wiggles is a popular children's group that formed in 1991 in Sydney, Australia. Known for hits such as Hot Potato, Get Ready to Wiggle, and Fruit Salad, the group released numerous albums and toured extensively, quickly gaining popularity in Australia. In July 1998, they debuted their first television series. The group later achieved international fame with the release of their second series, alongside remakes and re-recordings of their most popular albums. Before the 1998 series, a pilot was filmed in 1995 for ABC. Despite references to this pilot, it was never released due to ABC owning the copyrights. The group's manager instructed ABC to destroy all copies after production concluded, leaving founding member Greg Page with the only remaining copy. With the debut of the international television series, it became evident that various versions of episodes existed, differing in length and content. Many of the episodes that were shorter than 22 minutes, which were created as network exclusives, have since disappeared. Pokemon. The episode, It's New Year's Eve, Pocket Monsters Encore, was an hour-long recap special set to air on December 31st, 1997, between episodes 39 and 40. However, it was cancelled following the infamous Computer Warrior Porygon incident earlier that month, which caused seizures in children. While it never aired, material from the episode may have been repurposed in the 1999 New Year's special. However, this is unconfirmed. Battle of the Quaking Island, Barboach vs. Whiscash, was intended to be the 375th episode, featuring Ash and friends in Johto Island caught in an earthquake caused by Whiscash. It was scheduled to air in Japan on November 4th, 2004, but was cancelled after the Chuetsu earthquakes on October 23rd. Only a brief preview was aired prior to its cancellation. Following this, the moves Earthquake, Fissure, and Magnitude were never used in the anime again. Sesame Street. Over the past 55 years, more than 4,700 original episodes of Sesame Street have been produced. With such a vast catalog, it's unsurprising that some episodes are missing. Reasons for episodes becoming lost can vary widely, such as misplaced source materials, or accidents like fires or floods that cause irreparable damage. While the exact reasons for these losses remain unclear, 53 episodes of Sesame Street are missing from the Sesame Workshop archives. Some episodes only survive in the Workshop archive as low-quality off-air TV recordings from the early 70s. Others only have clips available, and some only have photos. A complete list of these episodes, along with potential recovery links, can be found on the Lost Media Wiki and the Muppet Wiki. Nickelodeon's inaugural series. Launched on April 1st, 1979, Nickelodeon was the first cable channel designed for children. The channel debuted with 5 inaugural programs, and a mysterious 6th program, whose non-existence was later confirmed. Pinwheel was a television series for preschoolers, and the first program broadcast on Nickelodeon. With 260 episodes, it remains Nickelodeon's longest-running series in terms of episodes and airtime, airing from 1977 to 1990. Despite its 13-year run, surviving episodes are scarce. Approximately 10 hours of footage have been recovered, including segments from its only home media release, the Pinwheel Songbook. Much of the footage was initially part of a bootleg compilation DVD hosted on a free web site called Stuff I Like. Video Comics was a children's show that originally aired on another network before becoming one of Nickelodeon's inaugural programs. It focused on reading comics published by DC Comics. Little is known about the show, and the only available footage includes 3 full episodes, a promo, and a short clip featuring a Flash comic. By the Way was the 3rd inaugural show to air on Nickelodeon. Dubbed a junk drawer show, it featured a mix of acquired animation and live-action short films. Before December 26, 2018, almost no information about the show existed online. However, YouTube user TVGuy1979 uploaded 10 minutes of footage, including the opening and closing segments. The number of episodes produced remains unknown. Nickel Flicks was another of Nickelodeon's first programs, showcasing pre-existing material with wraparound segments. The short films primarily featured slapstick comedy. Advertised as, quote, with no sugarcoating, the show included violent elements. However, due to Nickelodeon's commitment to non-violent programming, Nickel Flicks was ultimately cancelled after viewer complaints. No known recordings exist, and rumors suggest that the master tapes were sold at public auctions. America Goes Bananas was a children's variety series inspired by The Mike Douglas Show. The program included karate demonstrations, audience polls, advice segments, and educational hip-hop songs. Surviving material is limited to 1 episode, several clips, and a few promotional images. Finally, there is Pocket Money. Before Nickelodeon's launch, a 1979 press kit mentioned Pocket Money as a debut program, describing it as, quote, a show that will cover everything from lollipop factories to youth and politics. However, the show was never broadcast. On March 21st, 2022, Nickelodeon archivist CDC-B2 confirmed its non-existence. A listing from the Chev Report Journal on July 6, 1979 revealed that By the Way was originally titled Pocket Money before its debut, clarifying one of the long-standing theories about the show. Hey guys, Blameitonjorge here, and thank you for watching this and celebrating the 10-year anniversary of one of my most popular videos. I remember making the original Top 40 Lost or Banned Episodes of Kid Shows video in my old bedroom, having no idea it'd become as popular as it is now, and the lost media genre in general also becoming so popular. So sincerely, thank you, and I'll catch you next time.